can you save enough money? That's the question we're going to ask today. Uh, it's really comes down to this crazy market, and we're going to talk about saving versus choosing to purchase now. So, what I hear most often, and a lot of times first time buyers or younger people, is, man, I just don't know what's going to happen. Can't afford to get involved in this crazy housing market. Then I'm just going to save money so that in a couple years I'll be in a better position to buy. Understand it. Great. I'm all for financial planning and making your finances stronger and working on budget, those types of things. Those are all great. But the question is, will trying to take the savings path rather than buying now, will that work? It's a question you have to ask. And here's what I mean. My biggest concern is first time buyers getting priced out of the market. Like if appreciation continues even at half the rate of what it has been in recent months, um, it's a fear, it's a concern. And what I hear most often is that I can't afford what I want. I can't afford the house that I want right now, and I'm just going to wait and save money until I can afford that. And again, all for saving money, but here's what you need to know. Here's the breakdown of the numbers to understand whether or not this will actually work for you. So, for this to work, you have to save at a faster rate than the appreciation of the housing market. So you have to save more money quicker than what values are increasing on homes. So for example, we'll say on a $200,000 home, historically appreciation averages out on 3% on real estate. More recent months, that's been something like 10%, maybe as much as 15, depending on locations. But so 200,000 at 3%, the value increase on that over 1 year is $6,000. So you have to save more than $6,000 for waiting to be worth it. Otherwise, you'd be better off to purchase a home and you're paying down that payment rather than paying off someone else's housing payment, by the way, which is what you're doing when you're renting. And by purchasing, your forced savings because you're paying down your mortgage and you're gaining the appreciation. And more recent months, if the trend continues for X number of time, let's say 2 years, where appreciation is much higher, much more like 10%. We're probably not going to continue at the 15%, but it's been there. Then the math is a lot bigger. Like you've got to be able to save $20,000 or $30,000 to get ahead every year, to get ahead for the savings plan to work versus purchasing. So if you can save that much, then that's great. Get your budget in shape, get things together, maybe pay off some of that unhealthy debt, then go for it. If you can't, my encouragement would be, let's try to find the best home for you we can. And you should probably just go ahead and get involved in the real estate market and let appreciation help you out now. And then a few years later, you can go for more of that house that you want. If you've got questions about this, it's complex, it's stressful, buying a house, getting involved in this market. I get all that. Love to sit down and talk with you about real estate or any other questions you might have. Contact comes up here at the end. Have a great weekend.